Well, with each passing day in March so far, each one feeling a little more spring-like, and that was the case again for our Wednesday. Lots of sunshine as you see here in our Southwest Harbor Skycam, but those clouds have been sneaking in from the west as we moved in towards the afternoon. And looking into Rockland, you can see some of those high clouds coming in across the sky there. But before that, sunshine did help to warm things up into the mid to upper 30s, some spots near 40 during the afternoon. Augusta looking at some overcast skies there. Cloudy in Damariscotta, and you see fairly cloudy in New Harbor as well. We have a warm front that's now lifting across the region. That's generating some cloud cover. You see that streaming in from the west here on our visible satellite. And there is a little bit of precipitation as well moving along that warm front, sliding from west to east. You can see a batch of snow and some rain on the south side of that coming in from the west. And that's going to slide through parts of southwest Maine as we go in towards the early part of the nighttime hours and give us maybe a chance for a little accumulation here across the mid-coast. Now that warm front's extending from a much larger storm system. You can clearly see that here on our radar across the entire continental United States. A spin in the atmosphere right near Denver. A very large area of low pressure has been deepening, strengthening throughout the day. That's bringing a lot of rain and severe weather out ahead of that along a cold front, and some blizzard conditions back across parts of the Rockies on the west side of that storm system. That's going to be tracking through the Great Lakes and then off to our north and west as we go in towards the end of the week. It's going to be well enough away up into Canada that we're not going to see the roughest weather from this, but we will see this cold front push through the region with the rain showers here across the mid-coast. But before that happens, we're going to be in the warm sector of the storm. So as that warm front lifts across the northeast, we're going to see south winds out ahead of this cold front, and that's going to help to continue to warm up our temperatures as we go into Thursday, Friday, and even for Saturdays. So that spring-like feel will continue as we head towards the late week, and we will add some spring-like showers as well for Friday. Off and on showers throughout the day. It doesn't look like anything major. Accumulations of maybe 1/10 of an inch or so, so nothing to really warrant any flood concerns. But again, the warm air will be the big story, although we will see cooling throughout the weekend. It will lag a little bit towards the coastline. We'll see that warm air still holding on at the coast in the 40s and 50s for Saturday, but we'll drop that back down as we get into Sunday. I'll show you that on the 7-day forecast. So here's our futurecast by 9 p.m. You see that warm front lifting across New England, a few snow showers moving through the western part of the state. Temperatures either side of the freezing mark here across the mid-coast, so you may see some wet snowflakes or some rain mixing in. That clears out as we work our way into Thursday morning. High pressure still offshore. That will be pumping in south winds in the wake of that warm front as we go throughout the day on Thursday. So not that bad at all to start off our Thursday morning. Upper 20s and low 30s, and we'll see those climbing into the 40s as we head towards the afternoon statewide. Even Holston getting in on the action into the low 40s. Mid 40s along the coastline. Again, that's in the shade. It's going to feel warmer than that in the sunlight. And down to our south and west, 50s and even some 60s down by New York City. But you see some rain showers starting to work in from the west as we head towards the later part of the day. Will be mostly cloudy as we head into our Thursday afternoon and early nighttime. And you see temperatures dropping back down to the 30s, some 40s down to our south and west. And we'll kind of flirt either side of the mid to upper 30s as we go in towards the overnight hours of that warm air still moving in. And eventually that rain does make its way into the mid-coast as we go into Friday. In terms of snow accumulation for our Wednesday night, again, not a whole lot. Mainly the southwest quadrant of Maine will see a chance from accumulating snow. So points west of Penobscot Bay could see around a trace to 1 inch, but that's going to be melting into Thursday anyway with our highs into the 40s. For Mariners, things are looking fairly decent out there as we head into Thursday. South winds around 10 to 20 knots, gusts up to 25 knots. We may see a small craft advisory posted if those south winds get a little bit stronger. But right now we're looking at ocean heights around 2 to 4 feet. Offshore, 1 to 2 feet for Penobscot Bay. As we work our way into Friday, off and on showers throughout the day, mostly cloudy. You may see occasional sunshine breaking through, but those winds will be breezier out of the south and southwest around 15 to 25 knots, gusting at the 35 knots. We could see a gale warning, but right now we'll keep it at a small craft. They'll seas 5 to 8 feet offshore, 2 to 4 feet for Penobscot Bay. And for Saturday, we switch that wind out of the west. That'll start to bring in that cool air as we work our way in towards the weekend. Mostly cloudy skies, and our seas starting to subside offshore. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. And you can see overall that spring-like feel continues into the late week. 40s to near 50, especially for Friday and Saturday, feeling fairly warm. Again, the rain on Friday, not that heavy at all. Then we clear things out as we go throughout the weekend by St. Patrick's Day. That clover should be on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day on Sunday. We'll see mostly sunny conditions. Our highs back down to the mid to upper 30s. Sunny for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You see our temperatures dipping down briefly on Monday, but warming back up as we head towards the midweek with temperatures near 40 by Wednesday.